Hi guys, I'm Emily Grace Kersey, and this is How to Network as a Dancer in New York City. Hey guys, I'm Emily Grace Kersey, and I am a musical theater performer here in New York City. I have also founded Broadway Bound Initiative, which is a one-on-one mentorship program for dancers in New York City who are pursuing a career in musical theater. We talk about how to get an agent, we talk about setting a vision for your career, we talk about networking, which is what we're going to talk about today. Lots of great stuff. It's one-on-one, like I said, so you and I work together on what you need to be successful in this career. And I am currently accepting new clients. So check out the link below to learn more about Broadway Bound Initiative and how you can get your first free one-on-one session. I have also started a Facebook group so that all my dancers on their journey to Broadway can connect with one another. So that link is also below. I provide weekly resources, discussion topics, and support. Join this Facebook group. It's called Broadway Bound NYC Dancers. All right, so today I want to talk about networking as a performer here in New York. The term networking is so scary, especially to dancers, I find, including myself. It feels very like business worldy and a term that we wouldn't use as an artist. But we as dancers network all the time without knowing. So if you're taking a dance class and you're saying thank you to the teacher after the class and you're introducing yourself, that's networking. Boom. In our industry, networking is very situational. You either run into a casting director at an event or at a show that you're seeing. You have a once-in-a-lifetime chance to do pre-pro with a fabulous choreographer because a friend mentioned your name. You run into someone on the street that you've already met, but you're not sure if they remember you, so you're afraid to say hi. All of those moments provide you a fantastic opportunity to network. Because much of our lifestyle requires us to be running around during the day, we're either running to or from an audition, to or from a class or a lesson, to or from a side hustle. We have got to stay in an open, receiving, grateful mindset so that when these opportunities to connect with others present themselves, we're ready and willing to seize them. So unlike the typical New Yorker mentality where we kind of put blinders on throughout the day, go about our business, we're getting somewhere, we have to get there quickly. As a networking artist, we have got to stay open and aware of our surroundings. You never know who could be in an elevator with you. You never know who you might pass on the street. And if you have blinders on, you miss that opportunity to connect. And that's all networking is. You're connecting with others that have similar interests as you. If you can provide value to them, fantastic. If they can provide value to you, fantastic. But all we're ultimately looking to do while we're networking is making those connections. So when you find yourself with an opportunity to network, make sure that you're not thinking about what can this person do for me. You could be thinking, what can I do for them? Always be thinking of how you can provide value, because ultimately that's all we can really control. So do your best to stay open to receiving these opportunities when you're out in the city. And when you see one, run towards it with open arms. I am so guilty of shying away from these opportunities. And every time I do, I kick myself because there's absolutely nothing to lose. All they can do is not be interested in talking to you. When you are presented with an opportunity to network, make sure that you're taking initiative, shake their hand, introduce yourself, make sure that you're staying present and listening to what the person has to say and you're not thinking of a response already. When this person mentions something that you can connect to, make that connection. If you know they're from the same hometown as you are, or if you just saw one of their shows and you loved it, or you know a colleague of theirs really well, speak up. This is a moment for them to connect the dots a little bit more, and it makes you more memorable to them. If you're feeling like they're done with the conversation or the conversation is kind of winding down, take the initiative to end it. If they mentioned an opportunity for you in the future, make sure that you get their contact information and say, I'll be in touch. Easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover girl. Just as important as the initial interaction is the follow-up. Make sure that you're making the first move. They probably have a lot of things going on. So definitely reach out via email if they didn't give you their contact info. Ask friends if they know this person's email. You'd be surprised at the information you can find if you just ask around. This is a bold move, but you could also reach out to the person over social media and ask for their email contact because you really enjoyed getting to know them. Keep the social media interaction very short. When you're emailing a follow-up, simply remind them of how they met you, They meet so many people in a day, just like we do, and simply say in your own words that you enjoyed your interaction with them and that you hope to work together in the future. Thank them for their time, send the email, and then it's out of your hands. If you hear from them, fantastic. If you don't, they're busy people. Don't take it personally. If you see them again in the future in person, don't be afraid to say hello again. A missed email means very little. Feel free to follow up one more time after your first email if you're not hearing back from them, but then after that, let it go and don't take it personally. And if your email results in you working with this person, tell me about it, because that's what I want to hear. I want to hear about your successes. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, and make sure to check out more about Broadway Bound Initiative and my new Facebook group, Broadway Bound NYC Dancers, links below. If you have any networking questions, please comment below. I want to hear them and I want to answer them. Also, if you haven't taken advantage or you're new to my channel, make sure you check out my gift to you. It's a free printable audition checklist to make sure that you have everything in your bag that you might need for your audition. Get out there, start networking, and start connecting to people who can help you chase your dreams. See you next time. Bye. So, when you are presented with an opportunity to network. When you're presented with an opportunity to network,